Good morning everybody, and a very warm welcome to Ringwood South. And today we're actually up at the leisure park where I work, where my bus terminates, because I'm just dropping the car off here because we're going to be going to Eastleigh today. And basically we're going to be taking some footage today. We definitely are taking footage today. I know I keep promising stuff and it doesn't always come out, but today we definitely are taking footage today because there's no distractions today. It's just me, Eastleigh and some trains, and in the meantime we're going to jump on our shuttle bus and catch that and make our way to Eastleigh for the 11:33 train from Basingstoke to Eastleigh. So I'll catch you shortly, and I'll probably give you a quick glimpse of my shuttle bus assuming it turns up. It's running a bit late because the roadworks are absolutely dire this morning, so I've managed to get here early, so hopefully my bus won't be too late. So see you shortly. So my shuttle bus is just turning up now. It's just approaching us now. It's running a few minutes late, but it's going to be taking me back to town so I can pick up the train to Eastleigh. So this is what I do for a living, a brief glimpse of what I do for a living. So this is my little shuttle bus here, known as Ribena 2, this one. So I'll just be joining it now. See you in a bit. Everybody. My train now turning up. That's going to take me to Eastleigh. So we're just going to jump on this train. So I'll chat to you shortly. So we're now leaving Basingstoke aboard our 444, and we'll be calling at Winchester, Shawford and Eastleigh, I believe. I've never actually done this journey before. Apparently it should take us about 37 minutes to get to Eastleigh, so we'll see how we do. So the carriage sidings here, Basingstoke, 450s. So now approaching Winchester Station, our first station stop.
This is Shawford. This train is for Poole. The next station is Eastleigh.
Just arrived at Eastleigh. I'm just going to say goodbye to our 444015, and I've got something very special to show you behind me. It's now on its way to Poole, and off it goes. It's a 10 car unit, and you can probably hear something rumbling in the background. You're going to see exactly what it is in just a jiffy. It's a very special engineer's train. I'm actually thinking of a YouTuber called Richard over at New Junction. He recently purchased this locomotive from Batman, so he probably knows what I'm going to talk to you about. But let's just see 444 go. Let me show you what I've got over here. A classic 37, Colas rail 37254. And it's got some Network Rail Mark II coaches. We're going to see if we can get a close-up look of it. Cardiff Canton. And it's got some sort of test train. But it's quite good because you can have a look at it. But I'm guessing it's going to be going shortly, so what I'll do is I'll stay at the front so you can catch its departure. This is one of the reasons why I came to Eastleigh. It's a big freight depot and it works. So it's always good to have a look. I mean, you can see all these Network Rail wagons and ballast depot, which is what that I want to come to see. Lurking in the background over the far end there, I don't know if you can see it or whether it's picking up, but there's a 66 lurking around. There you go. And that shed is 66108. And we're just waiting for 37254, Cardiff Canton, to make its departure. First test train. Right, that's a bit lucky. Then it's that to go. Very fortunate to see this because I don't think I've never seen one of these before. It's quite interesting to see. I know there's a lot of you out there that like the Network Rail stuff. So this looks like a Mark II brake, and these are converted Mark II coaches stock. And I think at the back is a generator wagon, or a coach I should say, followed by 37175. Fantastic stuff. Well, it's very fortunate for me to catch that. So this is Eastleigh Station at a quiet spot, so I suppose now's a good time just to sort of give you a quick sort of tour of it. Got the station building on the left and the footbridge right down the end there, and the town centre is sort of mainly over there, I think. I haven't been to Eastleigh in a very long time. We did pass a Class 70 on the way up, so I'm hoping that we might catch that on the way up. Over on this side is the freight area. You've got the ballast. It's a real mixture here actually. You've got ballast just here, you've got containers over there, and I think that's Eastleigh Works right over in the far corner there. And then you've got a load of Network Rail coach wagon stock, sorry, just parked up ready for its next duty. And we'll see if we take a little walk further down. There is a shed 66108, which was kind of lurking in the background there. That's kind of over there. I don't know if we'll get another view of it. But yeah, we're really fortunate to see that Class 70. So it's just doing a bit of shunting, I think. You can hear it. But I like coming to these sorts of places because I like having a good look round. It sort of gives you ideas when you're doing freight yards and what they're about, what you can expect. And as you can see, just there is a little manual lever. Oh, thank you. For the manual points. It's manually operated, which is what you tend to get. Right, so I'm just going to take you over here to show you this 444 that's just turned up. Now this is one of the unbranded, for those of you that don't know, South West Trains got taken over by South Western Railways, and they're in the process of rebranding these coaches. They haven't really done a lot of repainting as of yet, so this one's still in its original South West Trains livery, and you can see the logo just about there. But what they've been taken to doing with their 450s and 444s, this is a 444, they tend to just sort of put a big massive sticker over it, and it sort of says South Western Railway over it to cover it. If we're lucky, I'll get to demonstrate it to you. This is a 444 5-car EMU that's probably on its way down to London, and so we'll be getting back on that later on this afternoon. So that's about to go. We'll just carry on walking now for the meantime. I'm really pleased with seeing those two 37s. That's made my day, that has. We're just going to see this 444 off when it goes, which should be any time shortly. Well, I say that, but it's actually been given the red signal there, so it's been held at this red signal for a minute. So join me shortly. So my 444 that I've been waiting on departure has been held because there's a fast approaching 444 just approaching now, as you can see. Now, as you can see, this one's got the South Western branding, see if you can catch it. It's got the stickers on the top of the South West train. And then you see the difference there, where it's just still got the original logos on there.
Stand well away from the edge of platform
Ooh.
2.
We've got a freight train coming now.
Scheduled to stop at this station.
So this is good. There's the shed. And it looks like it might be it looks like it's in Hanson livery. I could be wrong. I'm just guessing just by looking at the front of it, because it's definitely not an EWS or GBRF or anything. So that's just approaching us now. And coming in the other direction, which we might not. I suspect that the EMU, which is another 444, will beat us to it. So that we see. We'll have a quick little look, see what's coming down this end. So, fast service. That's also with the old South Western Railways, South West Train, sorry, logos. So you've got a very slow, heavy moving freight train. And that's got a caution. It's got an amber signal. I'm wondering whether this might be a 59, buddy, because they look very similar. There's your chances, that's a 59. 59 102. And it's on a scrap wagon train. So I've done well so far. The old school vintage locos. In the meantime, the 444 is still sitting here waiting to go. But it's probably because, as you can see, the scrap train is just crossing its path at the moment, so once that's cleared the path, the EMU will be able to go. Our 444 has now been given clearance to go, so anytime soon it will be leaving. And she's off. I do love the sound of these Susannas, I have to say. So Susannah's been waiting here at Eastleigh quite patiently, and now it's good to go. South Western Railways 158 in its new livery. You'll see, have a little close-up look at it. It's just about ready to go. 158-890. South Western Railways class 158 in its new livery. Which is something I wanted to get a close-up of because I'm thinking of doing a project on this. Lovely. It's worth the journey coming here today actually. It didn't cost me a huge amount of money to come here today. And I've never been here before and I knew I was going to get good variety here, so already we've seen 66s, 59 and 37 which I didn't expect to see. And I was hoping to see this 158 in its new livery. So it's been good so far. So join me later. So the next train to come in is this Freightliner Class 70. That's going to be coming in via platform 3, judging by the announcement. So we should be able to get a good view of this Class 70. We've got another, oh look, 37 coming back. Same 37 we started with. And we've got 70017. Oh, you can hear the fans going. Nice. It's on intermodal duty. So here it is in more detail. Oh, just having a bit of a driver change. I do like the sound of these 70s. I'm going to jump on this 450. See you soon.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard this South Western Railway service to Waterloo. Once admitted under Waterloo will be 428. Guard check or assistance located in front of the coach train. Safety information is displayed on coaches. Please be personalised and be honest with your times.
Let's hope we get to the train and don't come like this.
Oh no, I feel sick. Oh.
Quite long. They're like them ones that like bombard.
No, thank you.
Oh my god.
Me not like it. I stop acting so weird. I actually can't help but be weird. What's wrong with me? I'm really trying to laugh at
I checked tickets.
I stop laughing. Which one I'm in hysterics. I'm like, oh my god, can I do that job? I'd be wow scared, just in case I died. Oh no!
The next station is Basingstoke. Change here for Andover, Salisbury, Exeter, Reading, the Midlands and the North. Please mind the step down from the train to the platform.
So here we are at Basingstoke, just arrived, and guess who's here? 3771175. this is the EMU which has come up from Eastleigh, 450-565. And on this side is another 450-084. So our 450's been given the green light to go, and then I guess the 37 will follow behind on its test train once again. So it's ready to go, the 450. We've been following this 37 all morning, but that 37's been given the green light, and that's probably going to go off towards Reading. So there goes our 450. Luckily it's a 4-car unit, so hopefully I won't get photobombed again like I did in Eastleigh. So we saw it in Eastleigh, and I've seen it caught up with it again in Basingstoke. It's actually a nice photograph, this. I think that's going to be the shot I'll use for the intro. It's kind of appropriate since this is kind of like what we've been seeing all day. Just waiting for it to go. Should be shortly. It's a really nice contrast this. I like all the colours. It works really well. We're going to go. It's off. It's 37175 in Cardiff Canton back. Great way to finish actually the video, to be honest. As we head back towards the Leisure Park, 3754, Cardiff Canton on the back. Oh, what a beautiful sound. Now it's heading London bound, and the lines on the left are the Reading bound services. So speak to you soon. Hello everyone and welcome back, and as you can probably see in the background there's the freight train just running by, and that's how close we are to the railway line. So we've just made it back to the Leisure Park. I'm just back in my car. I'm about to go and get some lunch. I've had a really good sort of morning stroke afternoon out. I did get a little something, and I'll quickly show you, but I won't show it to you anymore today. When I do a layout update, I can sort of show you where it's going to go on the layout as such, but I'll quickly show you what I got. I've managed to get one of these Merco fuel storage tank. It's quite an old model now actually, and that's what it looks like on the back. And it's actually made out of resin. I actually thought it was made out of plastic. I've been eyeing this up for some time. This model I think is about 3 years old or so, and they're very difficult to get hold of, but as it so happens my local model shop here in Basingstoke happened to have one to hand, and it was brand new, and all the steps and everything that were there, and none of the railings were missing or broken or anything like that. So you know, it was a good buy, and considering the price I paid for it as well, he gave me a 10% discount because I attended the Basingstoke Model Railway exhibition this weekend. So he gave me 10% off. So I mean, if you see, I don't know if you can see what the price says. It says it's £23.75. I paid just over 20 quid for it. So I've got 10% off. And to be honest with you, I think that's a really good buy, because I think things like this these days, if you're to buy anything that's been released in over the last year or even this year, I mean, the prices of this sort of thing has really skyrocketed. So if you were to get something like this now, this is discontinued, I think you'd be looking more to pay something like about 40 quid for it or something like that. So I think I've done well out of it, to be honest. So I'm going to rejig that bit of the layout that I said I was going to rejig at the diesel depot end. So that's what that's for. So we're going to see where we can put it down that end. But in the meantime, I'd like to say thank you for watching my video. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been really, really good today. I've really enjoyed chasing those 37s unexpectedly, but it's been really good. I've really enjoyed it. A bit of classic haulage and locos and test trains and everything. So I know a lot of you do like the network rail stuff. So hopefully it might give you some inspiration or some ideas or how they run or whatever, what formations they run in. So I'm going to love you and leave you, so take care, and thank you for joining me on this video on Susannah's Out and About. And I will speak to you when I have a layout update on Ringwood South. So bye for now.